Well, welcome to the Brook Railroad. We're dealing with some high winds. The lid to our gondola blew off and blew right down there.
Huh.
Eric's looking at it with some puzzlement and amazement at the power of the wind. And I'm just looking at it thinking, well, it did it again. Don't underestimate the power of the wind.
Can the wind bring it back? Because I don't know how I'm getting down there.
No, the wind can't bring it back. We're going to have to trudge down there and get it ourselves.
I am not wearing
Oh, looks like it also blew the lid off the tank car.
Oh! It thoroughly blew the lid off the tank car.
Now, the tank car lid wasn't in good shape to begin with.
No, but it was a lot better than that.
The hinge broke.
How did it get under the lid of the tank car, though?
Oh, because the hinge broke. The hinge completely broke off. And it's just sitting there now. So we just need to put a new hinge on it. So grab that pin.
At least the pin didn't get lost.
So we got another lid sitting in the shop.
Would you like the pin? I don't want to lose it.
Well, we'll just bring it in the shop. Yeah.
Would you like to do that? And
I will do that. You grab that.
I will attempt to get that.
And then we got some track work to do, because that's the purpose of today's video. Do some track work. The wind's blowing my hat around. I just blew the lid of the tank car on the ground again.
Kind of using it to get myself back up.
Yeah. Here's what you got. Get that in, I get this in.
That whacked that tree pretty good.
Yeah. Well, this will keep it down.
And if it doesn't, I would be even more surprised.
If that doesn't keep it down, we got worse problems. All right, so we get this high point right here. I'll just zoom in on it a little bit. It's I've tamed it down a little bit, but it was very kinky. Maybe that's a bad word for it. Anyway, it was a pretty good kink in the vertical direction, right on a curve, right on a joint. Not a good thing to have. So I started undercutting it with a tamping rod and shoveling it out raking it out with a rake, and we're going to finish doing that right now. All right, so Eric's doing the undercutting right now. It's all manual.
You know, I'm going to start doing this when I do tire replacements. That's a little bit more efficient than scraping it out one tie at a time.
Well, not necessarily, though. Sometimes you want to scrape it out one tie at a time.
Well, yeah, if I'm only doing one tie, but when we were over there, this would have been helpful.
Doing 5 or 6? Yeah,
we
but
were doing like 5, 6, maybe even 7 in a row.
We didn't know we were doing 5, 6, or 7 in a row.
Like,
so
well, this one's bad, and
yeah,
that one has nothing left of it.
But anyway, this is undercutting. It's like sawing. It is midday. This is as much sun as we're gonna get, so see how long the shadows are. 2nd of January, 2025.
And we're still doing track work.
And we're still doing track work. That's probably a good place to stop. We're gonna have to stomp on the track there to maybe get it go down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now what's hanging it up is this high spot right here. If you could saw this out right here in front of me. That I got the camera pointed at.
Okay.
See where this here is? Yep.
No, that's the nice thing about rebar. It has these edges that nice
It
grabs on rocks.
It is nice.
If only there was a tool specifically designed for this.
I think you're using it.
I know. The cat's gonna fall away.
I can already see this dropping down nicely. I have another mark in the end of the trench and the ballast over there. That's pretty much the mark where I need to stop. You need to take a break anyway. This is strenuous stuff.
Yeah.
Take a breather.
Good workout.
It is a good workout. It's a good cardio workout. Yeah, so we need to get over here.
So about
Yeah, right about there. Maybe a little bit further.
Yeah.
And I think that'll take care of it. Then we can rake it all back on top of the track and level it out.
Oh, now that I'm standing on this side of the track, I can see why you need the rail bender.
Time to bend the rails into the right shape. If you would kindly move the other side to the sunshine, thank you. And see what I'm doing. Looks a lot better.
That
What do you think?
does look a lot better.
I'm learning. Track geometry. It's a lot more complicated than people think. It's a lot more complicated than I thought it ever was.
See, it's complicated, but not.
Exactly.
But
It's complicated, but it's not complicated.
It's a fine-tuning process, is
Yeah.
what it is.
It really is a fine-tuning process. It's almost an art form, really. As I rake dirty ballast onto
Well, there's really no way around that.
There's no other ballast to be had.
The ballast also seems to be escaping.
At least it's not frozen.
That is very nice. I mean, how would you make a ballast washing apparatus? What would be your ideal functionality?
Oh, we can talk about that after we get this tamped. Time to do the Gandy dance.
I was thinking about that.
I've got to groom it with a rake. Sides. And do the Gandy dance up and down the ballast. That's how it's surfaced. I just got to do this other side. Oh, we're still filming.
I just realized this small section here, I think, is the straightest section of track on the railroad now.
Probably.
Oh, I'm looking at it. It is. Up to the bridge.
Well, we just resurfaced it, so, you know.
Maybe over the spring we can work on the rest of it.
We'll see what we can do. In the meantime, I want to thank you folks for watching. If you did like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell notification icon if you don't want to miss another video. Like whoever is missing this pin. I don't know.
Oh.
If you want early access to videos, you can always join us over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Millbrook Railroad. We have some conversations going on over there from time to time. Yeah, join in and yeah, add your 2 cents to the conversation. Any ideas, tips, things like that, more likely to be discussed more in depth over on Patreon. Patreon.com/Millbrook Railroad. And if you're interested in some of the products we're starting to offer, go over to millbrookrailroad.com and maybe we can set you up with a coffee mug or something like that. I could order some more of those, but they should be in at some point here, maybe by the time this video goes up. And there's some other things over there that come off of the 3D printers, such as headlight bezels for 1.5" scale models. And right now that's what I have in stock the most. Going to be doing some signal heads, you know, the GRS searchlight style signals. Going to be getting some of those in pretty soon, as soon as I recalibrate the 3D printer after I just replaced the screen on it. So anyway, all that to say, thanks for watching. Sun's coming out again.
Oh, and I'm right now.
Have yourself a great day.
Possible. Oh.
So let's Eric casts a long shadow in the middle of the day here.
Tall.
Everybody casts a long shadow
This time.
this time of year. Let's recap real quick. So this piece of track here, we did almost 20 feet of track, and it just took us an hour to do this. So if you're thinking of building a backyard railroad and you're wondering about maintenance, it's going to take forever. This is just an hour resurfacing this and paying attention to how the rail moves and all that. You know, if it's a hobby for you, hey, that's all part of the hobby. It's part of the fun of it. If it's something you're doing to move stuff and actually do real work, well, it's part of maintenance. So either way, it's something that can be that is necessary and can be enjoyed if you want to. That's 100 feet down.